Caroline Sublet, and I'm a postback at NCI.
Hi everyone, my name is Amber Noor and I'm a postback at the NCI.
Hi everyone, I'm Zara Lagabi and I'm a postback at the NHLBI.
Hi, I'm Savion Munoz. I'm a postback at NIDA.
Hello, I'm Timothy Daniel and I'm a postback at the NIAID, and we are all postbacks at the National Institute of Health. As part of the NIH Academy on Health Disparities, we have been investigating trash maintenance and pollution problems in Baltimore. Today, we'll highlight these issues and propose a citywide initiative as a potential solution. We are focusing on the CLEAN Initiative. It is a proposal that the NIH, Baltimore City government, and Johns Hopkins collaborate on an initiative to clean areas of the city that currently have extremely high litter accumulation. This is a pollution problem and it disproportionately affects low-income areas. This problem could be addressed by hiring 150 residents of Baltimore in need of a stable job that combines both maintenance work and community service. This initiative also includes the addition of more large dumpsters in select locations throughout Baltimore, as well as increased trash collection and garbage routing away from the Wheelabrator Baltimore Trash Incinerator to a cleaner trash energy facility near White Marsh in Baltimore County. With the combined collaboration of the city government, the NIH, and Johns Hopkins, we truly believe we can make a substantial difference in the lives of many Baltimore residents.
Welcome to Baltimore, a beautiful city in some areas. Home to the iconic harbor scene, the impressive multitude of Johns Hopkins campuses, and even some branches of the National Institutes of Health. However, just a short walk from campuses conducting research on chronic diseases and health disparities, you find yourself in heavily polluted areas, predominantly in high-populated, low-income neighborhoods. This is a major environmental and community health disparity problem, and it's happening right in our backyards.
There are many negative health impacts associated with living in a heavily polluted community. Toxins from litter contaminate our clothes, the air we breathe, leak into our soil, and poison our water sources, and on a larger scale, make their way to our surrounding bodies of water, like the extremely polluted Baltimore Inner Harbor. Furthermore, litter accumulation also acts as a prime breeding ground for rats and other animals that are attracted to the trash and can carry many harmful diseases.
There is mounting evidence of the health effects related to living near landfills. Residents are exposed to air pollutants and contaminated soil and water. Some studies have even shown an increase in respiratory symptoms in residents who are close to waste grounds. These respiratory symptoms are linked to inhalation, exposure to endotoxin, microorganisms, and aerosols from waste collection and landfilling. The impact of living near waste also poses additional complications such as mental and psychological effects. It's reported in some areas that the strong smell reported by locals has not only caused sleep disturbances but exacerbated mental health problems.
Aside from just having unequal amounts of trash on the ground, many neighborhoods in Baltimore also bear the burden of air pollution from the city's trash incinerator, known as the Wheelabrator. This is an energy plant that acts as an alternative to a landfill by converting trash into energy for the city by burning it. However, the Wheelabrator has been found to be the #1 source of air pollution in the city of Baltimore. The emissions that are produced by the Wheelabrator contain many harmful chemicals like lead, mercury, and large amounts of CO2. These harmful emissions cause a respiratory health disparity for those that live closest to the incinerator.
Home to one of 70 trash incinerators in the country, the inhabitants of the United States' most populated cities are not unaffected by its dire consequences. Per a 2020 federal report titled Trouble in the Air, data demonstrates that there were 43 days with elevated levels of air pollution in Baltimore, which is currently the greatest environmental health risk factor in the United States, as it's tied to 100,000 to 200,000 deaths nationally per year. More than 31,473 people in industrialized South Baltimore live in areas such as the Curtis Bay and Brooklyn neighborhoods, where air quality is so poor that it places them at an increased risk of developing lung cancer during their lifetime. Per the Environmental Integrity Project, the emissions from the factories and businesses located in these communities contribute to 1/3 of Maryland's total emissions, while single-handedly making up about 90% of Baltimore's emissions.
Thankfully, after many years of unrest from those most affected by the Wheelabrator, the power plant is currently set to undergo a $45 million upgrade to decrease its emissions. This is definitely a step in the right direction, but there is still more we can do to continue a shift away from the pollution of our beautiful city. We are the NIH, and we are Baltimore.
As we've discussed, there are many health disparities and negative environmental impacts surrounding the current trash maintenance problem in low-income areas of Baltimore. But what can we do about it? We're proposing a new multi-step initiative from the City of Baltimore called Be More Clean, which will focus on improving trash maintenance in low-income Baltimore neighborhoods closest to the NIH and Johns Hopkins Bayview campus. Our proposal includes 2 parts. Number 1. In addition to the current trash collection routine services, we want to establish a new city workforce called the Clean Team to improve sanitation in low-income areas of Baltimore that have a high trash accumulation risk. This team should consist of 150 full-time employees who are paid on salary. Their hours of work should be in the mornings from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m., 4 days a week, totaling 20 hours a week and 40 hours every 2 weeks. Employees should consist of mainly Baltimore residents, with an emphasis on employing people from the affected community areas. Number 2, the Baltimore Clean Initiative includes the addition of 25 large dumpsters to select locations in the city for both the public and the Clean Team to use. We also request that the maintenance equipment and vehicles are designated for the Clean Team, and that there be 25 new receptacles added in the city that get routed weekly to a better trash and energy facility in White Marsh. This facility decomposes trash and converts the gas into energy. We do not want to send it to the Wheelabrator that incinerates trash in Baltimore and produces a lot of air pollution. Overall, we know the implementation of this initiative will improve the trash accumulation problem that is plaguing low-income neighborhoods in Baltimore. Our aim is to provide stable jobs to locals while also getting more people involved in and feeling empowered about their neighborhood and the community that they live in. We want to have an impact on healthier living conditions and other social determinants of health for disadvantaged people living in the Be More area, so that they can feel inspired and encouraged to maintain better cleaning practices and promote a healthier lifestyle for themselves and their families. Thank you for your time and attention.